AP biology is my passion. As far as like what my true, like what can I talk about for hours in terms of science, it's really the biology field. With AP biology, there's going to be way more detail. So this is photosynthesis. You generally see pictures of leaves and plants. You'll see that, hey, you make energy. That's what your teachers will say. You make sugar. You take in CO2. You take in water. You release O2. You learn the basics of that, but you'll never learn what happens on the enzyme level. Like these are enzymes and the individual protein level. So these are the things you'll learn in AP biology. Because in biology, there's so much variation, okay, from one organism to another organism, based on temperature, based on the environment, the salinity, how much salt concentration that water has. That's going to cause variability in your results, meaning your results are going to have one end of this extreme, whatever that may be, to another end. So you're trying to find out which environment fleas best thrive in, which of these will be the control. So container without nothing inside, I totally get that, right? Because you're trying to keep everything as neutral as possible. But the word neutral is control. Neutral meaning there's no variables changed. Kara, can you please give me the answer?
Is it D?
So if the one standard deviation is 0.5, two standard deviations is 1. So C would be correct because 2.5 minus 1 is 1.5, 2.5 plus 1 is 3.5, and that's 96% of the data. Okay, Haley, if you're this company, do you want to reject this null hypothesis, or do you want to fail to reject this null hypothesis?
We'd want to fail to reject it.
If you fail to reject this null hypothesis, what you're saying is that the marigold spray and the stinging nettle spray are identical.
Wait, I meant fail.
It's a little confusing because it's a double negative. So you would want to reject this null hypothesis, right? Because the null hypothesis says there's no difference. So if you reject that statement, you're saying there's a difference.